after finishing 18-13 a season ago. Iowa State heads into the 2015-16 season under the longest tenured coach in the conference. Bill Finley enters his 21st season in Ames and may have one of the youngest rosters he's ever had.
We've never had a team this young, this inexperienced. We have one senior that'll play, we have one junior that'll play. But I like what's there. They're kids that have worked hard. We have some more depth. We have more interchangeable parts. We'll have to play a little differently than we played in the past, but it's a group that creates some options.
We have a lot of versatile players on this team, and I think that's huge just because, somebody's going to go off one night, someone else is going to drop dimes left and right. So I think just having that ability for one person to take on that role each game is going to be hard to guard as well, throughout the Big 12. Yeah, we're a young team, but I think our hard work will show.
The freshmen are definitely tagging in and getting good reps and showing us what they have, and we're building trust in them and they're trusting us. So I think when it comes time to Big 12 play and making the tournament and whatnot, they're going to be ready to go.
With a program that has historically had elite point guards, the Cyclones are counting on sophomore Jada Buckley to step up after sitting out last season because of an injury.
Jada's done really well. She's got point guard skills. She hasn't played point guard here in a while. It's the first time we haven't either had an incumbent or someone we knew would be that spot. But she's embraced it. Her teammates really like her.
She's just been working really hard, and the extra work, and when things aren't going right, she's keeping her poise, and she does whatever she can, whether it is she's in the game or whether she's not. If she's sitting on the side in practice, she's been really, busting her hump to get us in line and make sure everyone's organized. And I'm definitely glad she's back. She's ready to take on this role, and she's gonna have a great season.
It's big shoes to fill. I mean, you look at when we walk into our gym, there's a board full of point guards, probably most of them point guards that fill up the WBB board that have been drafted. So, I don't look at it as intimidation for me. It's more of a self-motivation and a challenge.
One of the traits head coach Bill Finley says his teams have lacked in the past is a vocal leader. This season, however, Finley seems to have found his leader in senior Nicole Kidd-Blaskowski.
I don't know that we've had a player here in a long time that enjoys wearing the uniform more than her. She's different than most young people these days. She talks. She's outgoing. She's energetic. We live in a society now a world where it's all texting and no one talks to each other, and that translates to the basketball court. She's not afraid to show her emotion. She's very upbeat, high energy kind of kid, and I think this team needs that, and I know our fans enjoy watching her.
Having Kidd be the senior leader this year is huge for our team because the energy she brings on a daily basis is something you can't compare to anyone. So I think we all look for her just for that energy that she brings, and she always is there to pick us up. She knows when one of us is having a bad day, and she comes over and she gives us her pep talk, and that helps tremendously. I don't think she understands how much of a vocal leader she is to this team.
She's very important. Like Jada said, she's an energetic person. We go to. She cares about everyone on this team. You can talk to her about almost anything. So for her to be the senior leader, we respect her. We respect that she's been here 4 years.
The Cyclones open their season at home on November 13th against Hampton. For the Big 12 Digital Network, I'm Mitch Gerber.